Traditional African dance is powerfully physical and deeply spiritual. I'd like to share with you some of the wonderful dances of my people, the people of the West African nation, Liberia.
Africa is a vast continent of some 11.7 million square miles. It has more than 50 independent countries, a population of over 400 million people who speak almost 1,000 different languages. Most Africans south of the Sahara Desert can be described as black people, but their racial characteristics are extremely varied. Africa has the tallest and leanest people in the world, and some of the smallest too. Africans may be among the world's richest. Many are the world's poorest. There are the light-skinned Berbers of North Africa. There are Asian Africans and European Africans who have lived on the continent for generations. So there are few generalizations that can be made about Africa. Yet, almost without exception, Africans are extremely religious people, practicing Islam, Christianity, and traditional religions with unsurpassed fervor. Music and dance occupy a very special significance in the lives of African people. Long before the spread of Islam and Christianity, long before Europeans colonized the continent, traditional African religion demanded that Africans dance. Everywhere on the African continent, drums are heard, and everywhere, Africans move in rhythmic oneness with the drum. Dance is first and foremost much more than mere recreation and entertainment. Dance is spiritual. It is a matter of recognizing and affirming the presence of our Creator in our lives. In the oral tradition, music, dance, and storytelling through songs are not separated, but are generally a unified expression. These traditional stories preserve the cultural values of our society, which is obsessed with honoring our ancestors and showing respect to our elders.
Usually we say that African man is born with the art in him. So, but by the same token, we have areas, special areas where we go and learn how to dance and sing and beat the drums. Those are attached areas we call the Sunday and the Poro Society. The Sunday Society is for women and the Poro is for men. Way back, the Poro used to last for 7 good years. And during the 7 good years, you must know there's a lot of dancing, a lot of singing, a lot of drumming. And beside the dancing, singing, and drumming, when those people go into the Sunday and the Poro, they learn how to work. They learn how to become men and women. They learn how to respect each other. In fact, personally, I'm sorry to say, but it is true that the Western civilization came and impeded our progress. Today, many people believe that you have to dance Western dance, you have to do other things Western ways. But I think the African way of dancing is very fantastic.
If you don't have culture, you are not a living human being. Culture is not only dancing. Culture means how you talk to people, how you hold your mother and your father, and everybody older than you, how you hold them, how you welcome them, how you keep your husband, how you keep your home. That's what we call culture. Dancing is only an adornment.
Outsiders have not always understood traditional African dance. It has been described as hedonist, barbaric, vulgar, and lacking in aesthetic appeal. A slave ship captain in the 17th century on seeing African dance wrote in his journal,
"A whirling circle of half-stripped girls danced to the monotonous beat of a tom-tom. Presently the formal ring was broken, and each singly danced according to her fancy. Some were wild, some soft, some tame, and some fiery."
When we celebrate, we dance, whether it's in honor of birth, initiation into adult life, marriage, or a bountiful harvest. When we mourn, there are specific dance rituals we perform within each of our ethnic groups. Music, dance, and storytelling are the way that we preserve our history. They are the centerpieces of our rich oral tradition.
For the traditional Africans, the body in all of its intimate expressions are divine. In dance, agility and rhythm are desired. Honesty is essential. Everyone dances, old, young, disabled. There is always an element of improvisation within the structured choreography, and the ultimate goal is often possession. That is, physically exerting oneself to arrive at a spiritual oneness with one's creator. Major characteristics of traditional African dance include bent knees, body close to the earth, the use of the whole foot, shifting the weight rapidly from foot to foot, isolation of parts of the body, complex rhythms and syncopation called polyrhythm, music and dance as a single inseparable expression, individuality of style within the group style. In Liberia, there are a variety of traditional dances which have their unique ethnic identity while sharing the basic elements of many traditional African dances.
It is time a girl go for the women. And no man take part in that. It began a time we do it on the male side and no female take part. It began a time we pull the children together, the kids, like these, and let them do their own thing. No adult take part.
In traditional culture, men and women dance separately, usually taking turns appearing with their age groups while being cheered on and supported by the rest of the village. The Kwan ethnic group is featured in this dance, performing a female warrior dance. Notice the gestures which imitate war and hunting. The physical prowess exhibited in this dance asserts the invincibility of a proud people. This Mandingo female dance is characterized by the spontaneous leaps, jumps, and pelvic isolations which celebrate female agility and fertility.